Hey guys, what is going on? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make custom logos for your YouTube, like this one's pretty cool, and like this. So let's go ahead and get started. First, what you want to do is you want to open a new paint.net page, and you want to make it 800 by 800 pixels. So once you have this, what you want to do is what I like to do is I like to get all of it, select it, and then delete it. But what you want to do is you want to go on Google. You want to search 800 by 800 HD backgrounds. The one I'm going to be using for this video is this gray one right here. So copy this image, paste it in, and it fits perfectly because it was the right dimensions. So now that you have this, you want to add a new layer. And on this layer, you want to go ahead and just deselect that so it doesn't get in your way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be remaking this one, but showing you how. Something like this. So basically what we're going to do is get your dark blue, I'm going to get, and your light blue. I'm going to try this one, see how it looks. And you want to just gradient your screen. And this might look trash, but look, if you do this, make sure you select this first. Double right click this, click multiply, and now you have just took that gray and black that it was before like that and made it into this. Now that you have that, what you want to do is you want to merge your layers, add a new layer. So this is your background layer. You don't want to mess with this because if you're adding effects and stuff, you always want to have a new layer or it will affect the entire screen. So add a new layer, deselect everything. What you want to do is grab your text and find a font that you want. I'm going to go with Top Secret because it's a really cool font. And let's do, I think 118 is good. So just type in your name. In this case, it's Chris Hansen because that's my YouTube name. Actually, let's not use this font because it does that. It has that, and I don't want that because I want it to be centered. So let's go with this looks cool. So this is actually a really big font. So let's try 80. So we want that. Now, once we have this font, we have to just get rid of that text again. So you can retype it. Chris Hansen. Alright, you want to center this, so you can go ahead. First, let's edit this and make sure that this is in the center. You can actually make this a little bit bigger. Do 85. Right. Now, if you go to effects, it's object align, center both. You'll center that, and it'll make it perfectly centered for you. Now what you want to do is you want to grab your paint tool, your magic wand, and go on the insides for this specific font. I'm going to go on the insides. So the outside. Alright, just get the insides of those. And now that you have that, you want to go to gradient, and let's do the black and gray mix. We should see how that looks. You want to kind of just pull down, and I'm using this gradient. I will have my effect pack with all the effects that I have, like all these effects. It might not look like much, but if you go to render, I have a ton. So all these effects I will put in the description, put a download to it. So basically, once you have this, if you want a more distinct one, you can go to render, gradient, and that was from before when I was making that one. But what you want to do is you want to get a gray, find that black, and then this one will be gray. So it looks a little better. So let's go ahead and do that. And it'll have that blue outline, as you can see right there, so it'll look pretty cool. So now you can deselect. So now it has that. That's really, really cool. Once you have this, what you can go ahead and do is, this is a little bland, so I'm going to go to Effects, Object, Drop Shadow, and I'm going to add a black outline on top of that blue outline, which is really cool. So that looks pretty good, so let's go ahead and do that. Always leave these at 0 unless you're like trying to make it go to the side like a shadow. but usually it's just like a shadow around the letters, not like moved over. So go ahead and do that. And now that you have that, what you want to do is, as you can see on here, it's a little brighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little brighter. Go to Effects, Photo, Glow, and you want to just mess with this and find the right one that you like. I'm gonna do that because that looks cool. Make that a little darker, and you want to put the glow all the way up usually, or it'll be bright, and we're trying to go for a darker set color here. Once you're done with that, you can Effects, Object Outline. Outline the letters again. I'm gonna do this very small. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna do this very small. So I'm gonna just do like a 7. As you can see, it just bolded the outside of those letters a little more. So once you're done with this, this picture is still pretty bland. So we want to add something. We want to add our social medias. So what I have here is I have my Twitch and my Twitter. These are the most social medias and or like apps I use. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this. Oops. What you want to do is you want to find one that is just the logo, usually with that, or a blatant background color that you can easily delete. So grab this, copy your image, and File, New, 800 by 800. And now that you have that, paste that in, and click Keep Canvas Size. It's going to be really big at first, but that's not a problem, because you can just make it smaller. Okay, when you have that, what you want to do is completely delete that background. So, sorry, it makes it easier. Now if we get this again, image. Sorry about that. You want to just move this down a little more. So usually you want to move it so around that size. Grab it, paste that in here, and as you can see, it just goes with the background, the original, the slide. So put that up here. Okay, once you have that, make sure you deselect or your text won't work. People have problems like that. If your text isn't working, then make sure you deselect. That's usually the main problem. We want to find a new font. So I think we can go ahead and use this for this one. Hopefully this looks good. My Twitter is at the MC Toxic Tropes. Alright, and I'm gonna make this a little smaller. Let's do 40. So now that we have that, what you want to do is you want to grab this, remove in, get close to it, and make sure you just select all of these. So we're going to be adding color to these letters. This is the problem with these fonts, is they're all cut up, but if you just move in close, it doesn't take long. Just keep selecting these. Sorry for any background noise too. I have a big family, so there's always something going on. Now that you have this, you want to grab your gradient tool again. I'm going to use this gradient because it's a lot easier. I mean, don't really need to gradient it too much. Just drag it down. So you want, let's do gray as the leading color. What's that look like? I think that looks good. Let's actually let's do a lot of gray. So like that. Deselect. I think that looks good. So we have that, and now once again you want to grab one of these logos that is just blatantly just one color or two colors. Copy image. Go here. Delete everything. Oops. Make sure you copy that image. Usually you have to copy it twice on my computer for some reason. Grab that. Now that you have that, go ahead and get this here. Copy that. Oops, that's the one I already did. Paste that in. You can have them proportional, so make them about the same size. And you can go to effects, story, bottom, so like that, and it'll make that like perfect, but I did that one pretty close, so I didn't really do it with that one. So now that you have that, grab your text again, and my Twitch is the real MC Toxic Films. So we can go ahead and make that a little smaller. So let's keep it the same. Alright, and now that you're done with that, go and close again. Select all these. And it's cool if it leaves a couple dots here and there, it makes it look better. Don't mind that. Don't spend a lot of time on this. Select what you can really quickly. So the whole point of this is not to take long. Alright, just keep selecting all of these. Move my tools back up. Alright, now that you have all those, grab your gradient tool. And we did a lot of gray. So, see how that looks. I think that looks good. So now, that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you. And if you have any problems, go ahead and drop them down in the comments. I will be making a tutorial on how to make a banner, so I will show you right now. I will show you my banner. So, if I go to my channel, I'll be showing you how to make this soon. This is really cool. I really like this. So I will show you if you want that, actually. Want me to do that? Oh, actually, we can add one more thing to make it look cool. So if we grab our paintbrush and grab this, oops, we can go ahead and do 20. You can go ahead and move down here, and you can just put in, for your most important social media, you just put in a little something like that, make it look cooler. Oops, that actually does not look good. So you guys can do that if you want to. So you just select those and you just put in lines right there. And oops. So you guys can do that if you want. It's just a tip to make it look better. So I would have done it like this. But I was trying to go for a darker one on here in a different font, so it looks different. So this is the one I made before, just to test. And this is the one we made. So we can go ahead and save this, but I'm actually not going to save this because I don't really need it. You know, it's cool, but actually fine, we'll save it. Let's go with blue YouTube logo profile, and let's save it as PNG because I'm done with it. Alright. Now that you're done with that, if you go to my desktop, click this, click Documents. Where is it? There we go. There it is. This is finished. Oops. That is it finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it helped you at all, go ahead and subscribe and like and comment. If you have any questions whatsoever, I will put my effects pack, which is all my effects that I currently have, and I will update it if I get any more. I will put the effects pack in the description down below for you to go download. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed.